Good evening. This is a reading regarding the important characteristics of the sun sign of Libra. And I used a book that is shown here to get all the information. Okay? So let me start. Libra is a masculine sign. Libra's element is air, and Libra's sign is cardinal. Libra is active, artistic, easygoing, likes harmony, and finds delight in beautiful things. Libra is diplomatic, polished, and very social. Libra's ruling planet is Venus, the goddess of love and beauty. In astrology, Venus rules pleasure, social pursuits, art, and adornments. Venus is also influencing the inclination towards a self-indulgence and a love of luxury. Libra's symbol is the scales. The scales signify balance, equilibrium, order, and justice. The scale was the Egyptian symbol for the setting sun, which was regarded as the doorway between two worlds. In symbolic terms, the kløv, the written symbol, is a crescent moon connected to two straight lines resting above a third line. This represents emotion bound on either side by reason, and the line below symbolizes partnerships. The dominant keyword of Libra is I, balance. Polarity of Libra is the sign Aries. Libra is the sign of marriage and partnership, and its natives are happiest within a union, and they often lose their equilibrium and positive outlook when they are forced to live alone. Aries, Libra's opposite sign, is the sign of ego and personality of self. Aries people tend to put themselves first, and selfishness is one of their negative traits. Part of the body ruled by Libra is the lower back and the buttocks, as well as the kidneys. Libra people often suffer from lower back strain, and they are prone to kidney infections. Libra's lucky day is Friday. Libra's lucky numbers are 6 and 9. Libra's magical birthstone is the opal. Opal brings financial success, fights of jealousy and greed, and brings clear insight to the one who wears the stone. The danger for Libra is that they tend to stir up ill feelings in others in situations having to do with love, because Libras can be indecisive and so sometimes make a declaration of love too easily and too early. They anger and disappoint lovers. They also have a tendency to be fickle and sometimes faceless. Libra's most likable trait is charm. A Libra is having a captivating charm with elegant taste, and people born under this sign are usually beautiful to look at. In addition, they make others feel important by being a superb listener. Ruled by Venus, goddess of love and beauty, you admire lovely things in all its forms, like music, art, decoration, and beautiful people. Libra's home has always an elegant touch, and you love to entertain guests in style. You enjoy all comforts of life, all the things that money can buy. A narcissist at heart, Libra expects admiration and wishes to be the jewel in the center of any setting. You never forget any compliment ever paid to you, and you tend to judge others by their outward appearance. If someone has a charming facade, you stop looking deeper. That makes you an easy prey to people who take advantage of you. Because Libra is the sign of partnerships, in psychological terms, the sign is outer directed, and your main interest is with regards to yourself and your relationships. You deal intuitively with other people's emotions, and that helps you to take into consideration another person's point of view. Yet it doesn't take long, and you return to your self-centered concerns, and you forget a person's emotions. Born under the sign of the scales, you strive for balance and harmony, and you are happiest when your environment is ordered. Peace is worth any price to you, and usually you will go a long way out of your way to avoid friction and disharmony. Because you see clearly every side of an argument, every possibility of a given course, you have the ability to smooth over any disputes. This makes you a born diplomat. In order to avoid any unpleasant scene, you will even deny your own true feelings. In fact, far too often, you are not really sure what your true feelings are. Because you try to be all things to all people, you give people the impression of indecisiveness and unclear behavior. You appear to be constantly poised on the edge, seemingly unable to move one way or another, balancing the pro with the contra, the advantage with the disadvantage, and the risk with the gain. Underneath your calm service, you struggle to make decisions. Although you have superb instincts, you don't trust them enough. This leads you to become an underachiever in some cases because you are too easygoing and you try to avoid any conflicts. For the most part, you lack the enthusiasm, wanting anything badly enough worth fighting for. The exception is when you are denied a privilege to which you feel entitled. Then you can get active to go for what is rightfully yours. A Libra has the reputation to be stubborn, but that is because you are a so-called stickler, a stickler for fairness. You resent being treated unfairly and become upset at inequity in the world at large. You get along well with people who can laugh in the face of difficulties. You appreciate anyone who is talented in any field, whether art, literature, music, and if you lack a talent yourself, you indulge in artistic hobbies. Money seems to slip through your fingers because it is not money you love, but the things money can buy. Essentially frivolous, people born under this sign dislike hard work unless someone else is doing it. A love for beauty leads many natives of this sign to work in the arts or decorating, composing, or the theater. But the approach to become a true artist is seldom achieved because Libra enjoys the reward but avoids the hard work and the effort that is needed to truly attain a certain standard to be called artist. You are an idealist and romantic, affectionate, warm-hearted, sentimental, naturally optimistic, and you do everything in your power to please. Your stock in trade, because of that you always want to please everyone. So the stock in trade for Libra is charm. Famous people with the sun in Libra: Julie Andrews, Hannah Arendt, Brigitte Bardot, David Ben-Gurion, Joyce Brothers, Truman Capote, Miguel de Cervantes, Ray Charles, Montgomery Clift, Catherine Deneuve, Angie Dickinson, Michael Douglas, Dwight D. Eisenhower, Anita Ekberg, T.S. Eliot, William Faulkner, F. Scott Fitzgerald, Mohandas K. Gandhi, George Gershwin, Helen Hayes, Rita Hayworth, Charlton Heston, Vladimir Horowitz, Julio Iglesias, Buster Keaton, Deborah Kerr, Le Corbusier, John Lennon, Walter Lippmann, Mickey Mantle, Groucho Marx, Marcello Mastroianni, Melina Mercury, Arthur Miller, Yves Montand, Roger Moore, Admiral Horatio Nelson, Luciano Pavarotti, Rex Reed, Mickey Rooney, Eleanor Roosevelt, Ed Sullivan, Giuseppe Verdi, Barbara Walters, Sigourney Weaver, Oscar Wilde, and Thomas Wolfe. So, that was the reading for Libra. Thank you for being here and listening, and I see you back next time when I read for your sign. Have a great evening.